Now on Good Day, we've got snow in Las Vegas, mostly near the mountains, light rain in the city. What to expect for your commute in your most accurate Weather Now forecast.
Also ahead, the state still struggling to get the COVID vaccine out. What may now be the cause of the delay. Plus,
the second impeachment of former President Donald Trump is now in the hands of the Senate. I'm Naomi Ruckham with how the process moves forward.
Live, this is Good Day Las Vegas, the Valley's news leader.
And good morning, everybody. It is 4 a.m. and look at this. A lot of people waking up to snow this morning in the Las Vegas Valley. This was the scene in the Aliante area of North Las Vegas. That was taken around 1 o'clock this morning. Sandra Serald and her daughter Viri were very excited to see the snow coming down there, and it's coming down pretty good. John, good morning to you. How beautiful.
Yeah, good morning to you, Alex. Yeah, it's crazy to see. We saw the snow yesterday around the valley. As I saw you post on Twitter, you're seeing it this morning as well. Here downtown, just wet roads, but I know in other parts of the valley, not so much.
Yes, I was excited to wake up to a little bit of snow falling this morning in Summerlin. Sherry, was it snowing at your place?
Oh, I had snow all over the grass. Ooh. And the bushes. My neighborhood was like a winter wonderland.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
So pretty, but the streets are slippery, so I really urge you to take extra time this morning to get where you're going. We've got beautiful camera shots. A lot of places have a little bit of a wintry mix of rain and snow.
You're watching Good Day Las Vegas with John Langeler, Alex Backus, Sherry Swensk, and Nate Tannenbaum. Live on 8 News now.
1 year ago today, the world lost a sports legend. Basketball great Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter crash in California, along with his daughter Gianna and 7 other people.
Now at noon, look at that. More snow around southern Nevada. We're tracking which areas could see more flurries by the end of the week. Plus, new developments today surrounding the death of Tony Shea. Our I-Team has a major update here at noon on that investigation. And a brazen puppy heist leaves 2 men behind bars. What we're learning about the arrest.
Live, this is 8 News Now, live at noon, the Valley's news leader.
Welcome to the News at Noon, everyone. I'm Alex Backus. Look at that. Several areas across the valley woke up to snow this morning. Look at those rooftops. This is drone video we shot this morning around Lone Mountain. Beautiful. We are tracking all of this winter weather with team coverage. Hope you've gotten out to enjoy it a bit. Bianca Holman is live in Summerlin with how people are enjoying the snow today. But first, let's go to Nate Tannenbaum for what we can expect the rest of the afternoon. Hi, Nate.
Good afternoon, Alex, from the Bowtie Nate home studio. What a morning it was, and it's still a chilly one out there. We have a live picture from our camera at the Red Rock Resort. Looking out to the south and to the west, you can see the 215 underneath there. Let's get the official numbers up there for you from McCarran International. We'll check your neighborhoods here in a few minutes.
5 at noon. This is 8 News Now.
Welcome back, everyone. There is a warning today from the IRS. There is yet another scam as many people still wait for their stimulus checks. So IRS officials say scammers are now using phishing emails and text messages that appear to be from the government to steal your personal information and money.
You're watching Las Vegas Now with Rocky Theas, Lindsey Girk, Kendall Tenney, Mercedes Martinez, JC Fernandez.
Hello and welcome to Las Vegas Now on this Tuesday, January 6th. Mercedes, you enjoying the wild weather?
January 26th.
What did I say?
You said January 6th. I was like, whoa, time travel.
You know,
what happened?
January already is the longest month of the year. It goes on forever. I'm so sorry. If you're watching right now, and you're like, it's January 6th? Huh?
Wait, this is the slowest month ever.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I am doing great. This weather, though, has been fun to watch. It's been kind of crazy. So maybe we should send it over to Nate with a look now at your most accurate Weather Now forecast.
Thank you so much. We definitely have some leftover clouds, but a lot more sunshine after that storm system rolled on out of here. Wow, I hope you had a chance to enjoy some snow.
Much of Las Vegas woke up to a winter wonderland this morning. I'll show you where some families decided to spend their snow day.
And we told you we would get snow. All eyes are on the next storm headed our way. I'll have full details in your most accurate forecast.
New developments surrounding the death of Tony Shea, the I-Team with a major update on the investigation.
And the undefeated Knights taking to the ice once again this evening, this time taking on the St. Louis Blues. We're live with Kevaney Martin a little later in the show.
5. This is 8 News Now, 5 at 4, the Valley's news leader.
Well, take a look at this. Look at that gorgeous view. Neighborhoods across the valley woke up to another round of snowfall early this morning. We went out and caught some areas with our aviator drone. Just lovely. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon at 4 o'clock. I'm Kirsten Joyce.
And I'm Christian Cázares. A lot of excitement, I'm sure, for many of you who have kids. The recent snowfall had them running outside to play this morning. The sad part, though, the snow in many of these neighborhoods has melted. We have been tracking this winter weather all day long. Ted Florendo will show us if any more snow is expected this week. But first, Kate Houston joins us live from Gilcrease Brothers Park on Grand Teton and Hualapai in the northwest portion of the valley. Kate, that was a very popular area, and I can see that there are still little patches of snow out there.
You're watching the Valley's news leader with Kirsten Joyce, Christian Cázares, and Ted Florendo. This is 8 News Now.
He's found massive success as the frontman to the hip-hop pop group Black Eyed Peas. will.i.am is now using his fame to give back to the community.
5. This is 8 News Now, 5 at 5, the Valley's news leader.
Southern Nevadans waking up to snow in the valley for a second day in a row. We look at where some families spent their morning enjoying this rare sight and the excitement around it. This is 8 News Now at 5. And that incredible view of Lone Mountain you're looking at this morning, blanketed in snow, something we just frankly do not see very often. Thank you for joining us on 8 News Now at 5. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Denise Valdez. People do not get tired of it either, Brian. We have some incredible video and pictures to show you here. And tonight at 5, we have live team coverage. Ted is tracking the next winter storm and when we could see those impacts. But first, let's start with Kate Houston, who caught up with families who got to go outside and enjoy the snow day at Gilcrease Brothers Park.
You're watching the Valley's news leader with Brian Loftus, Denise Valdez, and Ted Florendo, live at 5 on 8 News Now.
A Las Vegas family is mourning the death of one of their own. Flavio Sanchez recently lost his fight against COVID, and now his family is speaking out. Christian Cázares joining us in studio with their story and the message they want you to hear.
That's right, Brian. Well, Flavio Sanchez was a hard worker and a man of faith, but his biggest role was being a husband and a father to his family, a love he held on until his final days.
Couldn't breathe. His fever was high.
5. This is 8 News Now, live at 6, the Valley's news leader.
Winter weather we don't often see in Las Vegas for the second day in a row. This time widespread snow blanketing rooftops and the 7 Magic Mountains. The scene was just spectacular. Our aviator drone crisscrossing the valley, capturing these images all across southern Nevada.
The Las Vegas desert gets hit with another day of snow. Families all across southern Nevada heading out to enjoy the gift from Mother Nature.
It's been really nice. I just like going down the hills and sledding.
A beautiful and unique day to remember in the valley. All of that snow in the Northwest Valley made for a great snow day and snow morning for many families, especially before school. Thank you for joining us at 6 o'clock. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Denise Valdez. Yeah, Brian, it burned off pretty quickly. 8 News Now reporter Kate Houston went to a number of parks, places like Sky Canyon, the Providence area, to see how families welcome this wintry conditions.
Gilcrease Brothers Park was a very popular spot this morning with snow covering this entire area. Now, although much of that is now gone, dozens of families took advantage of it while they could.
You're watching the Valley's news leader with Brian Loftus, Denise Valdez, Ted Florendo and Chris Matthews. Live at 6 on 8 News Now.
The Clark County School District Board of Trustees plan to consider giving psychologists a pay raise. 8 News Now reporter Kirsten Drummond shows us the proposal and the need now.
There are nearly 40 school psychologist vacancies right now in the Clark County School District. A critical labor shortage CCSD and the district's largest teachers union are trying to address with money.
We need to be more competitive.
Live. This is 8 News Now, live at 6:30. The Valley's news leader.
Winter days we don't often see here in Las Vegas for the second day in a row. This time widespread snow all across the valley. All of these rooftops dusted in white. The scene just really spectacular. Our aviator drone busy capturing all kinds of images across southern Nevada. Really just a beautiful day to get out of the house and enjoy a rare sight here. Brian, I know that your girls were very proud of that little baby snowman they got to make.
And the reason it was a baby snowman is that's all the snow we got. So they took a thin layer off the deck chair and said it's enough for a baby snowman. And then I had to go in and find a baby carrot.
There you
Denise. Go. Ted is standing by with what is ahead in the weather department.
I will tell you this, guys, though. I got my daughter up quick. She was like fast asleep. You said snow in her ear and boom, she was up.
Wait a second. You said she woke you up earlier.
Well, yeah,
Which is it?
You called me
I got him. I watch all the newscasts. I got him.
We got her up by saying snow.
We're putting a lie detector on him.
Oh, man, I can't trust you with anything these days. All right, live look outside right now.
You're watching the Valley's news leader with Denise Valdez, Brian Loftus, and Ted Florendo, live at 6:30 on 8 News Now.
Well, it's not something many of us like talking about, but what you're flushing down your toilet is helping researchers in the Valley track COVID-19. The I-Team's David Charnes got an inside look at how scientists are using what's in the sewer to get a better idea of what's happening above ground.
This is an 8 News Now breaking news alert.
Good afternoon and thank you for joining us here at 4:30. We start with breaking news. The entire Golden Knights coaching organization is in self-quarantine ahead of tonight's game.
Yes, Christian, this means there will be brand new faces behind the bench. 8 Sports Now, Kevaney Martin live at T-Mobile with more on this just a few hours before puck drop. Kevaney?
Preston. Head coach Pete DeBoer and the rest of the Golden Knights coaching staff are currently in self-isolation out of COVID protocols, out of an abundance of caution.